No, it's that episode of Always Sunny, the child where he's doing the kitten mittens. You think there's no other answer? You're so stupid. Gets me every time. Oh, we're recording. Dang. So, I'm getting ready this morning. I'm sitting there, tying my tie in the mirror. Wife's behind me. She's getting ready. It's Tuesday, right? Sitting there. What are you going to talk about today, honey? Stupidity. Behind me here. Oh my God. Now, not stupidity per se, but at the same time, yeah, stupidity. I'd like to introduce you to a concept. It's called the Dunning-Kruger effect. So, we've got a graph here. We've got two things. We've got an x-axis, which is going to demonstrate confidence. Nope, never mind. X-axis is going to demonstrate knowledge. We've got a y-axis that's going to demonstrate confidence. So, what the Dunning-Kruger effect does is it helps us understand, for lack of a more eloquent way to say it, why stupid people are so confident. Okay? Because basically what it is they've got very high confidence. They're really high up on the y-axis, but they're not very far along on the x-axis. So they've got high confidence, they've got a little bit of knowledge. Basically what that is, they don't know what they don't know. So yeah, they did studies with this. 80% of people, when asked about their driving ability, would mark themselves as above average. Now, to be above average, you have to be 51% or higher. How can 80% of people say that they fit in to the top 51%? Right? So the same kind of thing. They don't know what they don't know. There's a certain confidence interval that they have that is in the absence of knowledge. Okay? And the reason that got me thinking about this today, again, I was at the gym. As my video last week demonstrates, there's a lot of stuff that goes through my mind when I'm working out. And so I'm training this morning at Stroud's. I'm training with Winston. Winston's a bodybuilder. Winston's got muscles on muscles on muscles on muscles. Kind of want to be Winston. But neither here nor there. Winston has a fantastic knowledge base on what exercises to do to work out what muscle groups, to make certain muscles bigger or to target certain muscles so they grow. Now, I'm a chiropractor. I am a doctor. I am a pillar of the community. I should know this stuff. Winston knows more than I do. You know why? Because that's Winston's passion. That's what he's dedicated his life to. As a chiropractor, I've dedicated my life to movement and, kinesthetics and kinesiology and this kind of stuff. But I haven't dedicated it to bodybuilding. Winston knows more than I do. Now, as we said last week, tomorrow I'm going to go work out at a DT School of Fitness. It's a CrossFit gym. There's a period in time, and I still might get back to this, where I was focusing on Olympic lifting. And again, I'm a doctor. I'm a pillar of the community. I'm an expert in the human frame and its structure and its movement. You know what I'm really bad at? The snatch. Like that particular lift, I've been struggling with it for years. You know who's great at it? And who's great at teaching you how to do it? The coaches at DT School of Fitness, Casey and Kadima. Because that's what their passion is. Not necessarily that lift per se, but working out. That's their expertise. As a chiropractor, my expertise lies in the spine, lies in the nervous system, and the function of the body and how that all interrelates. That's my expertise. That's my passion. So, if you want to get bigger, if you want muscles on muscles on muscles, I've got a little bit of knowledge in that. But I've got a little bit of knowledge so much so that I'm able to know what I don't know. I'm not on the peak of Mount Stupid. I've got enough knowledge. I've moved further along to realize that I shouldn't be so confident in that. But I know who to send you to, who's further along in that, who's got a greater knowledge base, and as such has more confidence in it. Same thing, if you want to get, if you want to work on your Olympic lifting, or if you want to get better at CrossFit, I have enough knowledge to know what I don't know. and know who to send you to, who has the knowledge and confidence to get you what you need. Now, from a chiropractic standpoint, I've had patients in the past who they've stopped coming in because their medical doctors have told them not to. Now, who touches more spines in a day than your chiropractor? Nobody. I've had patients who, hey, my PT has suggested that maybe I should stick with my physical therapy for a little while and drop back on the adjustments of the spine, of taking interference away from the nervous system. Who touches more spines in a day than I do? Not your PT. Now, if you need corrective exercise, you know whose toes I'm not going to step on? The PTs. Because that's their expertise, right? Again, I've got just enough knowledge to know what I don't know and know that they know more than I do. If you've got a question about medication, you know who I'm going to send you to? Your medical doctor. Because I know what I don't know. And I know what they know. And they know way more about medicine than I do. That's their expertise. That's their passion. My passion? How your spine works. How your nervous system is functioning. And how that affects the entirety of the rest of your body. That's what I know. Right? So, large knowledge base. And as time goes on, we can build that confidence with that knowledge base. But what you got to do is you got to be smart enough to know what you don't know. Medical doctors don't know as much about the spine as chiropractors. Chiropractors don't know as much about medicine as medical doctors. PTs don't know as much about the spine as chiropractors. Chiropractors don't know as much about the corrective exercise as PTs. Winston knows more about bodybuilding than I'll probably ever know. If you need to learn how to do a snatch or learn how to do a clean and jerk properly, I can give you a rough outline, but if you want to do them really well, I know where to send you. I'm going to send you to Casey and Kadima over at DT School of Fitness. You need to know something? Consult the expert. And there's no greater expert on the spine, the nervous system, and the function of the human body than your chiropractor. Thanks. You have a great rest of the day.